Hello, I'm Salty Dog, and I'm going to make a video on why you should play Drug Dealer Simulator. Drug Dealer Simulator is a very new game. It came out maybe a month ago. Um, I was actually waiting for it for a while. I was checking its progress. I played the demo. And it's exactly what it sounds like. It's a simulator where you play as a drug dealer. It takes place in like an alternate history United States. Um, it's like everybody's forced to like live in like these weird ghettos. They really don't give you much to go on. There is like a memorial and it says the name of officers, so it seems like these big riots happened and it killed a bunch of police officers. And I guess it made the world like more dystopian. The government hit back. It's divided into two sectors. They're still like updating a lot. They want to add more features. So, like, the game's definitely not in a finished state yet. It's completely playable, and there's like many hours of content. Like, let me check. I have 172 hours. And I mean, yeah, sure, some of that I left it on overnight. I've not played 172 full hours. But I mean, like, it's a very good game. It's very fun. There's multiple drugs for you to kind of play around with. There's like mixing and stuff. Like there's like a lot of like weed grower games, I'll say. Definitely like on mobile where you just kind of like grow weed and that's it. You only sell weed. But in here you can like sell cocaine. You can mix it with like sugar and other things to get more bang for your buck. You have to decide the price based on like how much your customers trust you. You have to deliver yourself. You can get dealers. And then of course right now, like the late game, you have to cozy up to one of the gangs. You can either, well, you don't get to choose. It's actually based on a thing that they have in this game, which is called like exposure slash risk factor, because you can get rated by the DEA and stuff, and it affects like how many cops are on the street. Um, like you get higher exposure like the more you sell during the daytime. Um, So one of the two gangs, you can either you're either with the yakuza or the mafia. The mafia, you need low exposure slash risk factor to join them, and they order cocaine, while the yakuza orders meth. I will definitely say La Bellina, the American mob, is a much better gang. Like they order cocaine, it's a lot more expensive. They order more of it. Like, you have to order a lot more meth than cocaine to get the same amount of money from it. So I still say it's definitely easier to like smuggle the cocaine across to the different sectors as well. Um, I will say that they have definitely made like the Unity engine their own a lot more than other Unity games. Most of the time, when there's a Unity game, like God, sometimes they're just like stitched together with like just the pre-made assets. But I mean, here they definitely like they have voice acting. Um, I will say the world does feel a little lifeless. Like all the NPCs, except for the cops, like walk the same way. You can't see what your own self looks like. So it definitely is a Unity game. Like you'll be able to tell, but they definitely made it their own. Another cool thing, which not a lot of other drug dealer games really do, is you get to buy like multiple apartments. You can like set up your stash there because the DEA will raid them. So you gotta like strategically place stashes. That way, if you get caught, that not all of your product is gone. And then of course the apartments are customizable, which is cool. There's like a furniture store you can buy furniture from. There's multiple shops where you can get more stuff, like better mixing equipment. Um, I do have a few criticisms of this game. I will definitely say there should be combat in it. Right now, there is no combat. And I mean, like, it's a drug dealer simulator game. There's going to be, like, fights in a drug dealer's life. There's going to be other gangs, especially when they set up that there's already two gangs in town. And then, like, not to mention a lot of their marketing, like, you see somebody shooting a gun, like, you see guns a lot, and then you're not able to use one or even, like, see one, which I thought was very strange and maybe a little bit misleading. I mean, that's not the worst thing a game developer has ever done. Like, put one thing in a trailer and then you can't use it. But I will definitely say, there should be guns in this game, which a lot of the community wants. Like if you check the subreddit out, people want guns. Um, Other than that, I mean, now I'd like to talk about the upgrade. It's not really an upgrade tree. There's just multiple things that you can upgrade as you level up. You get so many points. There's like the salesman. I guess really think of them more as perks that you can level up. Stealth, which just lets you sneak better. Illusionish, which gives you a chance that if the police search you, they don't find the drugs on you. Of course, there's the quick learner perk. On the bottom three perks, on like the little skill, thing, are the most important to upgrade into, especially quick learner, because you get more experience points every single time you level up. The more you put into it, so yes, that's a very helpful one. I'm glad that they included it. Most Unity games don't. Again, I just have to stress how good of a game this is for like a Unity engine game. Um, Also, of course, they have like this thing called respect. In order to sell to other places, you need to get high enough respect in those places, and there's multiple ways you can do it. Um, in order to get in there, you can sell. Like the more you sell, the more respect you get. You can buy spray paint. You actually get to choose like what your little sign is, and you can spray paint that on buildings and other stuff like that, which is very cool. I'm glad that they give you the option to choose your design. Um, and with that, that's really all I have to say on the game. So, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you still are. And Salty Dog signing off.